guys, it's me Fishman and welcome to another live stream of Genshin Impact, where we are going to do some stuff, new update, new stuff. That's it. We're going to do the first part, probably it's going to be divided by parts, of this event that has come out today. So probably there's a lot of parts, 3 at least, and the other ones will unlock along the next days. But we are also going to do this bedtime story on this live stream. We're going to leave the Rapiria chapter to another live stream. The next one will be focused on this and probably trying to finish this event that's going on. And we are going to do the tryout for Chlorinde, all item Setos, Bennett, and Toma, meaning that Cetus and Chlorinde are the new characters available on this banner. On the next banner, it's going to come out the new character Sijawin that you can acquaint in the prison. She's a medic, so she's a healer, and she's going to be a 5-star character. That said, and we're also going to do some rolls on Chlorinde to try to get her, since I already have all item. So let's start with the tryout for Chlorinde. Also, there's a giveaway going on, link down below. So go to the giveaway, try your best, and good luck. You can win 8 Steam keys for several different types of games. Most of them indie games. But yeah, good luck. Let's go. Chlorinde enters the night vigil state after using her elemental skill. In this state, her normal attack becomes electro damage dealing pistolette shots, which grant her a bond of life, and her elemental skill becomes an electro. Lunging strike, whose AoE and damage increase and heals her once her bound of life reaches certain thresholds. Okay. Elemental burst grants her bound of life and deals AoE electro damage. Additional elemental orbs will draw. Okay. So we can do this and shot a lot. And if we use again, she. Okay, me like it. I haven't even.
Shoot on sight.
Oh, she's Zoro. Damn, I like her old attack.
Time to testify.
Damn, she's strong. Other trial stage. She's strong. Yes, she is indeed. I don't have, besides Raiden Shogun, I don't have a good damage dealer character from this element, so I really want to get her. Okay, next is Alhaitham. Alhaitham is a good dendro damage. Sometimes I use him on the Abyss. Alhaitham performs a thrust when his elemental skill is used, generating She-Cell light mirrors and causing his normal charge and plunging attacks to be temporarily converted to dendro damage when She-Cell light mirrors are present. These attacks will also activate projection attacks when they hit opponents, with the power of said projection attacks being determined by the number of mirror presents. Alhaitham elemental burst will deal multiple instances of dendro damage opponents in quick succession. If She-Cell light mirrors are present, they will all be consumed to increase the number of damaging instances. After this ability is unleashed, new She-Cell light mirrors will be created based on the number of said mirrors consumed. Okay. Oops. So we want to have 3 She-Cells with him to do the ulti. So we have 3 She-Cells, we do it. Ouch.
I summon thee.
Here you are.
Damn, we don't die. You don't.
Come on, we can do it.
You don't need to have the
Royal decree.
chisel's presence, but if you do,
Phantasmagoria.
it's going to deal more damage. So, of course, always try to fill your chisel leaves, those leaves that are surrounding all item. I don't know if at NEC at 2 or 3 or whatever, if he can gain more chisels or leaves. I call them leaves. To even further the damage, but at C0 it's the maximum of 3 chisels, leaves, whatever, and try to go for it. Okay, new character also, Setos. Setos can use aimed shots at charge level 2 to fire shadow piercing shots that deal damage to all enemies along their trajectory. Charging speed will be increased based on the current amount of elemental energy he has, and firing will consume elemental energy. His elemental skill deals damage to nearby opponents, and he regains elemental energy if his skill triggers an electro-related reaction. Okay, his elemental burst causes him to enter the twilight meditation state, temporarily converting his normal attacks to enemy piercing dusk bolts. That's the same. It seems almost the same. Which deals electro damage and whose damage increased based on elemental mastery. Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay, nice piercing stuff.
Oz, reveal the. You play. You're up.
Give some space.
Ouch.
Sage's wisdom.
Okay. Oh, we cannot do charge shots with his ulti on. Okay.
Stay put. Go get it, you. Practice on yourself. By royal decree. Shadow.
Excuse me.
Buffers.
You are not welcome here. Pulverize.
Miss me. Oh, damn. No, he didn't.
Way ahead.
Yeah, okay, seems okay. Seems a good electro damage dealer character. Bennett, the OG Bennett. I use him a lot on the Abyss. Is one of the few characters that remains relevant since the beginning of the game. So he's here since the beginning, since day one, and he's pretty good. He heals, he multiplies attack, multiplies the damage, especially if you have him at C6, which infuse the attacks with Pyro. If you have characters that also infuse their element on the attacks, normally it's good if you can go for elements that cannot be overwritten by his ulti. But even if the Pyro element overrides it, it's still a good character. When Bennett uses his elemental skill, he can charge it up to multiple levels, which have different effects, from smoothly dealing pyro damage to dealing greater damage by sending himself flying in the ensuing explosion, though he will not be injured by it. His elemental burst strikes the ground with pyro, creating an inspiration field. This field constantly infuses character with pyro and generates health for characters with low health. When the health of characters within the field exceeds 7%, the field provides attack bonuses instead. Okay, that's it. And it also is also a very good battery. Buffers, okay, did not explode.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Come a little closer.
Xiangling, which you can see here, is also pretty good.
Let's spark things up.
It's also a good battery because this kick, even if you don't charge it, recharges very quick, so you can use him to gain energy pretty fast.
Get out of here! Take cover!
Yeah, cool finisher. Okay, last but not least, we have Toma. Well, it's least in fact. It's the weaker one from here, but still relevant. Well, I don't know very well about Cetus since he's a new character, but Toma is a good character. I used him on this on the current Abyss. So yeah, I think he's okay. There's a lot more characters worse than him. Toma's elemental skill deal AoE pyro damage and summons a defensive blazing barrier. Obtaining a blazing barrier again will allow the new damage absorption to stack with the amount that currently remains, and we will also refresh the barrier's duration. When he uses elemental burst, he deals AoE pyro damage and creates a scorching Hoyoroi. Characters under the effect of the scorching Hoyoroi 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 will trigger Fiery Collapse with their normal attack, dealing AoE pyro damage and summoning another blazing barrier. So yeah, he's a good secondary character. He has a shield, he protects with the shield. It's done. Let's collect this. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a good rooster. It's a good... what do I have here? Okay, whatever. I think it's a good bunch. It's a good characters on this banner. Okay, so let's do this. RNG Lord, please give me strength. Okay. I don't even know how my PT is. Okay, Cetus. That's a good one. Another Cetus.
Greetings.
Hell yeah!
A champion duelist of the court of Fontaine. If you wish to hire my services, please state the nature of your dispute. You may leave out any extraneous details. Those are no concern of mine.
Nice, nice, nice. I got her. Let me just send a dick pic for my friend. Okay, nice. I'm done here. Convert. And we got two Setos, so two new characters to level up.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my...
And Cetus comes to C2. Constellation. The crit rate of shadow piercing shots. Okay. Crit rate of the... Oops. Of the shadow pierce is not that big of a deal. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Ah, there's no quick configuration still. Let's see what's good on her. Chlorine build. She's good at exploring. Why? But it says here that she is not that big of a deal dealing damage. Maybe for elemental reactions it's good. Okay, so weapons. Weapons first. Good weapons on her. Primordial Jade Cutter. What the hell is this? I don't even know what's this. Oh, those are 5-star. I don't have. Black Sword and Finale of the Deep. I have both of those. Black Sword. Okay, Black Sword is on her. Finale of the Deep. Which one is that? Okay, let's put this one. No, cancel. And now, Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy. Or Thundering Fury. Festy Keep. Custom. I've never tried this. Attack percentage. Electro damage. Here we go for crit rate. Let's go for crit rate. Confirm. Type. We need the Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy. Secondary. Crit rate and crit damage. Maybe energy recharge. An attack percentage. Let's go like this. Generate. Crit rate so low. Okay. It's because I don't have some of them evolved. Attack. Okay. I rather add critic HP. God damn it. Okay, she has another one. It's this one. Okay, HP, crit damage. Okay. Okay, not bad. Okay, she's taken care of. Now Cetus. Cetus, a good weapon for him is Hunter's Pet. Of course I'm not going to put a 5-star bow on him. Cloud Forge or Scene of the Blazing Sun. Cloud Forged. Which one is that? I don't have any. Okay, you're going to... Okay. This one seems cool. In artifacts, we want Wanderer's Troop or Gilded Dreams. Let's go for Wanderer's Troop. Fasty Keep. Set type Wanderer's Troop should be down here. Elemental Mastery. Here we want electro damage. Here we want crit. Let's go for rate. Confirm. Crit rate and damage. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, it's going to Elemental Mastery. Okay, generate. I stopped evolving this one. Okay, I understand why. Let's it's this one. Okay, let's fully upgrade it. Why not? Defense, really? Okay. We have one more, right? It's this one. Want to get rid of this. Okay, energy recharge. Defense. Crit damage. Okay. No. Let's go like, oops. Defense percentage. Not you. Okay. Defense, really. All went to recommended fixes. Okay. Since the new character, you cannot see what's best for him straight away. Okay. It is done. Now let's go. Huh? Go to quest. Okay, let's go to the event first, and then we'll come back here to the main quest. Oh, by the way, let me change this a bit. Let's take him out. I'm having this team because it's the ones that I don't have a friendship
My blade will lead us through the
at
shadows.
maximum level. So, but they are at level 9 or something. So I'll change them.
It'd be right there.
Just to try them out. We'll leave Kirara, which is the
Staring
best
into my
healer
eyes is ill-advised.
of the 4. I know, I think she's the best healer. the ice one, the photographer, I don't know her name, also heals. It's this one. Charlotte also heals, but I don't think she's better at healing. Okay, also let's do this auto head and take one of these. What? And you level up. And it's done. Woof.
into the shadows.
Oh, she's good for exploring because of this. This is faster than walking. Why did someone put up structure here? It looks kinda like it's holding a meeting. Fontaine's Maison, Gardinage, Shotgun, Samurai. What? What the hell is even that? The chiseled face as though a classical sculpture come to life, and an unrivaled aura that surpasses common folk. You must be the Commander Fish, of whom rumors speak, no? Your reputation precedes you. I was just thinking of entrusting the Adventurers Guild with sending you a letter, extending an invitation to you to join our meeting, but you somehow seem to have foreseen this. Join what meeting now? You're being so formal. It feels like you're treating Fish like some kinda super professional warrior. That's what I am. Oh, but you have been far more than mere warriors. You have crossed blades with countless monsters and formidable foes during your journey across 5 nations. And your exploits have been painstakingly recorded and repeatedly analyzed by the armed forces of each nation. Whether Knights of Avon, Middle-Elite, Shogunate, Samurai, Corps of 30 or Maison Gardinage, each and every one of the armed services has given nothing but the very highest of marks to your combat abilities and stratagems. Fish has the capability to lead from the front or command from the rear. If possible, active cooperation must be established with her. Therefore, I, Staff Officer Sundino of the Middle-Elite, hereby formally invite you to practice in the war game of 5 armies and assume the post of senior consultant therein. What say you to this proposal? The remuneration package for senior consultants is quite considerable, and their total daily compensation for the duration of the event will be on par with that of a middle-aged sergeant. That's middle-aged for you. Straight to the point, a sergeant's pay, huh? Now that sounds tempting, but we still don't know what the deal is. We don't know anything about wargaming. Do not be concerned about that. I shall now present the detailed introduction of the event for your benefit. As you have seen, large numbers of monsters still roam the wilderness of Teviat, and they cannot be eradicated in any sort of short time frame. In order to effectively deal with the monster's threat, the armed services of our neighboring nations are compiling intel regarding commonly encountered monsters. Seeking to analyze the threat they pose and share knowledge among ourselves. To this end, the military general staff has created a tabletop game pieces based on all kinds of monsters in order to simulate hostile confrontations, and for this analyze their combat capabilities to the best of our ability. For this interaction of the wargame, we invited members serving in various combat units to utilize their own radically different mindsets and perspectives to control the game pieces, finding the optimal method to suppress the monster threat. And as you are not a part of any of the armies and are a rare tactical genius, you can provide an especially valuable analytic angle, greatly increasing the scope and efficiency of our wargame. Paimon thinks she gets it, so you guys are having a meeting to discuss the most convenient and safest way to deal with monsters. They're talking Paimon language. After all, we've got first-hand experience dealing with dangerous baddies from all over, and we've also played lots of chess-like board games before. If we can help a bunch of countries keep the peace just by playing games like we did before, and also get a pile of more while we are at it. Does that count as a whole flock of birds with one stone? Casually games some more, save the day. Looks like this time I might want to take things a bit more seriously. Please relax and just use the same mentality as you do when you usually confront monsters. You've earned yourself a reputation for being utterly unflappable among the soldiers of every nation. The board is ready and we can begin simulation at any time. Let us witness the unique strategic prowess possessed only by a genius commander such as yourself. Got that? Damn right. Okay. Assault scenario, defense scenario. Okay, so damn. So we have 3 levels and 4 more levels 3 probably on each side. Yeah. And then 4 more levels unlockable. Let's start with the attack one. Complete the snare with 120 remaining. Okay, 210 seconds remaining. What? Am I not here? Oh, okay. After selecting the combat unit, it can be deployed with your base staging area. When you are selecting combat units, you can jump to cancel your selection. After combat units have deployed, they will automatically engage the enemy. Leadership skills usage will replenish over time and may have up to 2 usages at once. Tap to use the skill immediately or hold to aim the skill while aiming sprint and jump cancel. Okay. Different types of combat units suppress other types of units. AoE damage units have significant advantage against squad units. At the same time, melee units suppress ranged units suppress flying suppress melee. Okay. Melee units are more resilient in battle, able to absorb more damage and protect other units to an extent. Okay. Press to set combat units. Okay. Let's put one of each. What the hell is even that? Synthesized intel. Single target. We just have single target and team. No, AoE and team. Ah, okay, leadership skill. We only have one. Whirlwind. During assault scenarios, your goal is to use combat units to destroy the opposing base. In a short period of time after a stronghold mechanism is destroyed, it will be reset as the opposing side stronghold mechanism units can be deployed near the. Okay. Can I... Oh, this is my... where's the skill?
Fry. Fry. Fry.
Oh, I used the skills in a quick succession. Probably wasted them.
Fry. Let's end this now. We'll meet again. Fry.
Okay, this is the assault one. Yeah. Pretty easy. Okay, our opponents are all... Okay, we should use... this is ranged. Single. They are all single target. No, this is single in melee. Cannot target flying. Single. They're mostly single. Range. Single and melee. What's the symbol? Melee. Okay. How do I see my... Okay. Okay. Single in melee. This is also melee. Melee. Ranged. Flying. Flying is good. Ranged. Okay, I think this is our team. Ranged, flying. Okay. I think I'll take him. Ice is the most valuable. I think we'll go like this. No water. Maybe we want some water. We have some fire. Ice and fire are good. Electro, not really. Why does these guys have like a thumbs up? Oh, we have that water. Okay, I think it's good. Leadership skill, blazing breakthrough, unleash the flames that deal pyro damage. Okay. Okay. When there are only unities from a single faction nearby, the stronghold flag will be captured by the faction after a certain period. The faction control the flags gains deployable. 25%. When you control the flag, you can deploy entities nearby. Okay. Okay. So let's go.
Going somewhere? To the ferry? Cut down. Like this. The perfect distance. We'll meet again.
We don't even need to think a lot on these first levels. Select stage. But at least we're getting to know the characters. Ooh. Siege. What the fuck is siege? There's no siege here. Probably they will explain. Okay, so what the hell is this? AoE melee deploy freely. Oh, can be deployed anywhere. And this also. We need to be careful. Okay, water and fire they have. So this is good. Okay, let's take the ones they advise us to take. Maybe a water one.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Então, não tens pontos ou enganaste? Hã? Quis-me pegar um susto e não conseguiste? These guys é o quê? AoE, melee, range flying. Tem muitos melee. Então melee, weak against flying. Let's take a flying motherfucker. Is this flying? No. This is flying. Oh, we have a lot of flying guys. Então, mais o quê? Raio não vale a pena. Fogo. Já vou levar este aqui para experimentar. Ok. E sim, eu fiz 30 rolls e consegui a gaja. Eu já tinha feito uns 20 ou 30, portanto foi para aí aos 60. Mas foi first try. Chlorine e saiu-me 2 sets. Nos 30 rolls que eu dei neste banner, saiu 2 sets e uma chlorine. Sim, fiquei com poucos porque não tinha quase nada, mas tenho para aí 2000 e tal primos. Tinha 6000 e tal, mais 5 wishes. Not bad, huh? 190 mil, yeah, é muito pouco. Now, attack your opponents with a billowing waves. Dealing with... Ok. 70, ok. O meu também deve ter sido mais ou menos a mesma coisa. Não sei se tinha 20 e tal ou 30 e muitos. Ok.
Going somewhere? Picked the wrong test. Perfect distance.
Isto Willa.
Going somewhere? Fall before me.
LOL. Pelo menos os eventos tens que fazer, sócio. Ok, easy peasy. Este evento parece ser giro, mas está muito fácil. Estes 3 primeiros. Nós temos aqui estas banners. Provavelmente isso vai dar acesso ao meu personagem. Now let's go to the defense scenario. Complete build an AA umbrella. Hã? Build an AA umbrella. What the hell? Ah, full. Okay, these ones might be more difficult. Coming from 2 sides, 75 enemy wave, 2 enemy wave 3. Ooh. Okay. Electro. Two electro, 2 fire, 2 electro, 2 fire. 1 ice, 1 water. So at the end it will come one of each. My line up, can't I change? Whatever, let's go! Mas este evento vai estar até 10 dias. Ainda faltam 4 níveis de defesa e de ataque para desbloquear nos próximos 3 dias. Defense scenario consists of 3 rounds. In each round, enemies will attack from different directions. You must protect your own stronghold through the battle, taking as little damage as possible. After combat units are defeated, they will drop support beacons. Support beacons can be used to deploy allied combat units and frontline buildings. During defense scenarios, when deploying combat units, their defensive zones will be visible. Once an opponent enters the zone, the unit will lock onto the initiate combat against them. Okay. During defense scenarios, after your combat units are no longer engaged in battle, they will return to the position and they were originally deployed to. When deploying, take care choose. Okay. Yeah, that's the main thing. So, what are you guys coming from? Left. Fire. So, you come here. Okay. Okay. So slimes on the left, no good, because they have flying characters. Maybe I'm deploying very.
Let's end this now. Let's end this now.
Oh yeah.
Let's end this now.
Oops.
Again. We'll meet again.
Okay, left.
Treasure. Where's the treasure? When will I finally make my fortune? Fry! 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 We'll meet again.
Okay, it's pretty easy. 98%. Didn't even knew I took some damage. So it's stage. Next. My lineup. I don't have a. I cannot change. I don't have a saying. No, it seems not. Okay, it's better this way. I thought I maybe could rearrange. Okay. What's this? This is mines. Right? Oops. Can I collect this? Nope.
Fall before me!
Oops.
Fall before me! My blade!
No!
The perfect distance! somewhere?
The best option is to put them in the middle, right?
Perfect blade. Going somewhere? The perfect distance. Finally,
And they go wherever they want. Let's keep the mine. That one took a bump, 92%, 3 stars. Okay, we can see here at the top, round 3 opposing units left 8. Okay. Oops.
Feel my blade. Fall before me. Going somewhere?
Okay. Pretty easy. I hope that the last levels are difficult as fuck. I like when they have to repeat. That means that it's really hard. That's very rare. Okay, this one is a little harder because they are placed further away. So we put this horsey here. We put the fire one here.
My blade. To the very.
Oh shit. Shouldn't have placed there. I like this CRC. It's pretty good. Oh, there's one. Oops, wrong button. Still at 100%. Okay. That little illichurl. Well, both of them are dead. Oh, didn't drop anything. God damn it. Is this the last one? Should have used my fire abilities before. Yeah. Okay, so let's stage. All done, right? Yep. Okay, it's pretty easy. The defense seems more challenging, but it has potential for being fun. Ba-ding! Analysis progress. Ooh, it's a weapon reward. This is to upgrade the weapon, yeah. Cloud Forge. Oh, this is the weapon that supposedly is good for that Sino lookalike guy. I don't know his name. Setos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 setos. 8, 9, 10. Okay, at least uses some old ass Genshin material. Oh, no, let me see details. How do I see? Whatever. Okay, this is done. Let's do the story, which is in here. Teleport. Wee. And is it Setos that lets us see the materials unique to this area? I think so. It's this one, right? Oof. 15. 7. Oh, no bonus. God damn it. Back. Let's upgrade the weapon. Where is it? Where is it? There she is. After mental energy is decreased, the keeping character's mental mastery will increase by 40%, 14 for 18 seconds. Okay. Maximum 80. Can I refine it? Oh, yes, I can. 50. Ooh. Okay, I see where this weapon is better than it's good for him and better than the one that I have. No. Sacrificial sword. Yeah. As you can see, a lot of repeated weapons. That's a pity. Okay, let's evolve the bow. What the hell is this? Oh,
I've
god
faced
damn
many
it.
opponents in
I need to farm these golems. 18.
most of them.
Okay, I can do 3.
The rest surrender.
I think I could have done more. Okay, 18.
No.
What about the weapon? Ah, uno más. Oh, and 6 of these, 6 blue insignias. Lieutenant insignias. 6 blue lieutenant insignias. Okay. 6 of those I can do. One more of the golems something something. I need 3 of these. Oh no, I have 0. At least I don't need to farm a lot. And I need a 3 of oh, it's not here. 3 of these. I have 0. Okay, no problem. We'll fully upgrade it later, alligator. Let's talk with Catherine to start the quest.
Perfect. It's you two.
Na
I have
Lisa?
a commission
Qual
here
Lisa?
that
Eu não
has
tenho a
your
Lisa,
names
só
written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
I've never heard of that classification. But sure, we're happy to take this on. Which Archon do you need us to deal with today?
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Dane's Leaf is going to appear on this
Why
mission,
did
I
you say we
think.
were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers
Not as
Guild
renowned
and
as
the
me.
performance of the Sumera branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few
Eu acho que não
years.
tem nenhuma arma na Lisa, acho que ela não está
Well,
equipada
that's
com nada.
us for sure.
Ah não, tá. Eu já vou ver. Mas ela matou, eu não a uso. Ela não tem equipamento nenhum. Fletcher will get you everywhere with Paimon, but I can't guarantee we'll be able to complete it either.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot.
I'm 100% completed all my
If
missions.
it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued
missing
by the
person is
residents of
dead.
Yumara village. They
It's
say one of
invisible.
their own villagers has gone missing. But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and
Eu já
tone
vou
of
ver,
voice,
não sei de
they
cor
seemed
como podes
incredibly
calcular.
sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
True, that will be a little
In any
strange,
case,
Doctor
It would
Strange.
probably be best to go to Vimara village and ask around
Livro
first.
verde, eu acho que é o livro que saiu daqui de Sumeru.
But I would say anything
Aquele
you
que
can
é,
learn
tem que se
directly from the
craftar.
villagers
Eu
would be
craftei
far
de
more
cada.
reliable.
Tenho pelo
The
menos
best
de
way to
cada.
avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Alright then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Paching! Bedtime story started. Dane's Leaf. Here we go. Is it Dane's Leaf, the lost person? Okay. Now Lisa. Lisa, you're tearing me apart. Weapons. Ah, não, por acaso pensei que era outro. Fruit of Fulfillment. Por acaso pensei que tinha... Não, era este mesmo. Pois é este aqui que fazes em Sumeru. É o livro que faz... É o livro, pronto. Isto não é um livro, é o catalista que faz em Sumeru. A arma da região, exatamente. Aqui no pedreiro. O que é que o Tapn quer? Ah, não é aqui. É aqui. Hunger. What do you need? That's my weapon. Oh, não é isto. Esquece. Sorry. For wasting your time, my dude. Like to do something made. Está aqui. E ainda tenho bué das cenas. Ainda tenho 3 lanças, 2 livros, 3 great swords, 6 swords, 6 bows. E ainda tenho um item que dá uma dessas cenas às escolhas. Bag. Que é este aqui. Posso escolher um bilhete. Queres um bilhete? Queres comprar um bilhete? Ok. Então agora map. E vamos para aqui. Qualquer dia vejo qual é que é mais porreirinha e meto a 6.5. Ups. Gosto tanto de ouvir o Paimon que ele está a falar e eu falo com outra pessoa. Anyway, né, Paimon?
This commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be. We're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Já tá? Já falaste tudo?
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business.
Queres drogas? Queres drogas, sócio?
Adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vermara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
Damn.
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay. Guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound...
Desculpa, só quer vender drogas. Não queres drogas? Sai
My
daqui.
answer to your
Estás a trair
questions.
bófia. So, those 3 questions are a no-go then. Is there anything else we can tell
I
us?
know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now.
Are those fake memories?
At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think.
Porque aqui eles tinham aquela cena na orelha.
And that was the only
Será que era
logical
uma memória
conclusion.
falsa? Foi metida nessa altura?
Specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Cool one, I
Young
think.
guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of
Probably.
course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No,
Just didn't like
he's not the type to
anyone.
leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Okay. What up, old dude?
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
So that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
Right.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
Dead fish!
Well,
Oh, the
Trevor,
camera's
what do you
there now.
think?
There's probably more to this case than meets the eye. A lot of things are not adding up. Like what?
I don't think so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
I would say it's more likely someone who only exists in people's memory. That's what I was
Wait.
thinking.
So you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one.
Maybe he's a spy.
Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Could it be like what happened with the Greater Lord Ruka Devata, like someone sort
You
of
two
mess?
are the adventurers who just arrived,
Okay.
right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, Please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
I'm sure we'll track him down. We'll certainly try our best.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Oh, is that far away? Not really.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky, or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamar village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
I think I get what you mean. That's what that's what family's for.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
I used to have someone like that, a family member that I could talk to no matter what. But now I have a lot of friends who understand me, and I will be happy to hear me out.
Wow, that sounds really nice.
It's a
I'm
nice.
quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow, you two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
Don't say that. You'll help us understand him better.
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
It was always the same time of day, and time never seemed to pass. Based on what we've learned, this is yet another missing persons case. What Atossa just told us about time could be the key to unraveling this. Okay. They're in the dream?
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
And no.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this? Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Ready.
Use the space. Excuse me. Behind you. Move or be moved. Where you heading?
Into the shadows. Transfixed. This is where I'm ready. Hunt them down. The victor is
Oops.
declared.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
It was no trouble.
The question we should be asking now is, what is the Abyss Order doing around here?
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vimara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers. Wait a second. That person... It's Dainslev!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours?
Is the investigation the same thing?
Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Yep, see you later, Atossa! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
We're also on their trail, but I'll admit, we ran into them by accident.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now. but there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the Hilly Trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased Hilly Trail activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the Hilly Trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Well, let's see what more we can learn from the villagers. And after that, you also owe us many answers.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk. So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased Hilly Trail activity. And that is certainly not much to go off of.
Well then, how about the intel you promised me?
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
I want to have faith in him, in the manner of speaking yet.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary.
God damn
I'm
it.
loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Your brother?
What happened between the two of you? What really happened in Khaenri'ah back then?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Khaenri'ah. The wise, Roptatir. The visionary, Vedrfolnir. Gold, Rhine-daughter. The foul, Sertologi. And Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I
I will never forget their names.
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhine-daughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master.
Skirk's master.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedrfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Somehow everything is connected. That's true. Then the stone plates we found in that run in Fontaine, the ones that outlined Fontaine prophecy, that was likely Verfolnir's doing as well. Okay.
They were once people of great esteem in Khaenri'ah. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy. And for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
And then my sibling came into contact with your brother?
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
It must be hard to talk about all of this, but thank you for telling me.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment.
Okay.
The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Okay, and one of the things that flows through the ley lines are memories.
Wait.
Okay.
Then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories.
Okay,
Could it be connected?
probably. Memory ley lines, the Loom of Fate, the missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection between all of
It's
this?
certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Things leave just left.
Oh, so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
I didn't sleep well either. It's a mess.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
Okay.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here?
Yes.
Did something happen?
What's wrong, Dane?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young
It's
guy?
one of the
Early
6.
20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before. Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Well, What exactly did you remember?
I remember
But
handing him
six.
the eye of the first field tiller.
What?
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Was that even possible?
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all.
Why would he put those kinds of
Why would he do
memories?
something like that?
Well, maybe for a experience.
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Is the eye still safe? What if the memory is real?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me.
If
We
you want
must
to
check
leave.
whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
But if someone follows us, go straight there and someone else. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's the reason the beast implanted that memory in the first place to first thing to confirm the location. I was thinking that. And he's also thinking that. Giver than of him thought, I'm sure Dane has left thought of that possibility. Seems like he might already have a plan. Lead the way,
Of
Dane.
course.
Going to a fake location. It will be the best option, straight out of the hat. Chlorine, you are dead. Have an egg.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Yes?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
So is he going to tell me just now? It's a trap.
Hey, wait up!
Little tiny hole. That's what she said. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't take a team that is so weak. So fire and what? And thunder.
An insurmountable problem, I presume.
Wait for my signal.
Okay, let's go like this. Pretty cool, my dude.
Our bond is strong.
The enemies in there.
Order guide you.
The wind knows me.
Overruled.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
I'll settle this.
Transfixed.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Okay. There's one rune missing.
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Okay.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Desolation!
Laid bare.
Our bond is strong.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see...
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Leave you here on your own, will you be
The
alright?
Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Alright. Then that's every point. But something still feels off. What am I missing? Let's just hide in here. Ooh, it's him.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
Como é que é, Little Sofa?
You came here all on your own?
Foste censurado por quê?
What about those followers?
Por causa do yo-yo-yo?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Com C4, o C4 é explosivo, mano. Isso é perigoso, por isso é que eles censuraram. Podias rebentar aí com o chat. Tu não pensas às vezes, não pensas. Não tens idade, pá. Eu sei, estou a brincar. Quer dizer, eu sei, eu calculei que sim, que fosse o C4. They seem strangely calm. It's the one from the beginning. Sold some drugs.
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
Okay.
At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy.
For a while, short sun, at last they no longer need to dwell on their suffering or try to...
Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that?
I heard it too, Paimon. It was someone's voice, my brother's voice.
Gentle.
Como é que é, Little Sofa? Está-se bem aqui?
Comforting the hilly trails in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Está cheio de butterflies. My drugged friends. Oh, we're not on the world. Yeah.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilly turtles are calm.
We're in the dream world.
We're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Is that voice again?
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
They're drugged, Paimon.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly turtles have calmed down, Vimara village should be safe at least.
Wasn't it before?
Let's put the situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager.
Já,
So we
hoje
should
à
head
tarde
back to
teve aí
Vimara village
uns
before
trovões
it's too late.
fodidos. Estava agressivo. Não. I don't wanna cook. Ok, se não nos deixa sair desta área, porque temos que fazer a história. It's on the other side of the river. Hey, old man. What up?
Medea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern.
Então-te uma trovada pela janela, caralho. Não pode ser as trovadas abertas.
Well, that's good to
Janelas
hear.
abertas quando há trovada.
Also,
E toda a gente sabe que tens de desligar todas as coisas elétricas. Então tens que ler um livro às escuras. Não posso usar no computador nem na Playstation.
Someone's gone missing,
Ou então
you
no
say?
telemóvel.
Who would that be?
Huh?
Caralho, isso é que foi uma noitada. Ah, bom. Estás a ver? Estás em que uni. Don't remember, things just got even more complicated.
You know, the young guy from Vimara village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru
Okay.
Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah,
Eu não trabalho no
I
Campo
do
Grande, senão via-te
apologize,
ir
you
pagar um
two.
cafezinho.
I hope I'm not
O que é que
worrying
estás a
you
tirar
too
já
much.
agora?
I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
How is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea.
Amadia.
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that.
Ah, isso é nice.
What do you think, Traveler? Could
Pois,
everyone's
quando eu tiver um
memories of the
balcãozinho, eu
missing
levo lá
villager
para
have
tu.
been erased again?
Para tu fazeres o teste à próstata do bicho. It's too earlier to say. We should check in with the others
You're
first.
right.
Isso é uma cena que se faz, né?
Down the possibilities first. Let's go
Estou
ask
sempre na amarilla. Yellow line. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black's na yellow, black's na yellow. E costumo estar para aquele lado. A universitária, lumiar. As pessoas ao lumiar, cuidado com os trans, tá? Entre campos também costumo estar. Entre campos vai calhar nas minhas férias.
Who?
Just as expected.
Vai ser daqui a um mês e pouco. Portanto não vou estar para entre campos.
That guy you said a bunch of nice
Tão,
things about
tão
earlier?
brevemente. Só
The
só
one
alguma
you
troca
always
que alguém me
used to
peça.
chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Não é.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Tens livre.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said.
They implant the memory
There's
that
only one
they
person
take
who fits
out.
the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
You seen him recently? Do you know where he went?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
I doubt returning to the past will be that simple. Given everything Dai mentioned about disturbances with the ley lines, I'd say it's far more likely. Need to think carefully what's really going on. People have forgotten about the missing person. We've returned to a point before the disappearance took place. We are presently traversing someone's memories. That's the...
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him. Because there's been a change in people's memories. No. Baron... If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing.
That doesn't make much sense.
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
If you really are in someone's memory, then this is our chance to find him.
Right.
Meh.
If he's someone who only exists in
Power
people's
creep,
memories, then we're finally on the
relembra-me
same
o que é que este termo significa?
But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the
Power
village
creep.
with someone? Where should we go look for him?
Já não ouço essa expressão há bué. Mas já ouvi.
We might not have that much time and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Let's go through what we know so far.
Yeah, that'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
Implant memories into the minds of others.
That! Can we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace
Não são
that would somehow
sempre
give him
melhores.
away?
Tens personagens antigas que ainda são muito boas. E há muitas personagens novas que saem que não são melhores que as antigas. Por isso, não. Mas um bocadinho. Às vezes há uma personagem assim que rebenta com meta. Mas é raro. Mas por norma são sempre melhores que a maioria do passado. Pronto. Eventualmente chega a um ponto em que já tens 80 personagens e aquilo sai e aquilo pelo menos é melhor do que 60% das personagens que já saíram antes. Mas pronto, se for preciso tens outras 40% que são melhores ou equivalentes. É por aí. Implanting memories into the minds of others must be an imperfect process. There's no way the new memories could perfectly blend in with the old ones. There has to be some kind of L.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. But I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location.
Time does not pass within false memories. Yeah, it's always
Time's
afternoon.
allowed to pass within the false memories. There's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion.
Okay, false memories are easily forgotten.
There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it has something to do with time. Maybe not.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing! That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off, like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
If we consider this
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
yeah.
Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once? We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager, but it turns out we're at a moment in time before the village issued the commission.
Probably it's this one.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now.
Are we in our memory?
Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory.
Oops, let's go to the tree.
Yeah, that's where
Oops.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Oh,
Ooh, she's in love.
I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman.
That's a
You'll
special
meet many
character
amazing people
design.
and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
I found him, but why does he look kind of familiar? Dangerous Leaf, it's the eyes. Oh, it's the brother. It's the brother of Dangerous Leaf.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Your Dangerous Leaf brother. Factoring the memories of disorder, the loom of fate, and everything else, I need to think the person visionary Vedrolfonir.
founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate. Born into
It was this one, right?
Dane's brother.
Yeah.
One of the 5 sinners of Conria. The one who stole the power of the Abyss.
No.
No. No. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate. Your
Vi o trailer, é fixe, é bué em mount e o caraças, parece nice.
That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before.
I thought it was Dane's Leaf brother, Caribert.
It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
The hell is even that? Por acaso Ark nunca me chamou muita atenção, mas se calhar se fosse Pokémon, com Pokémon. Ah, mas isto tens o. Como é que chama? Pokémons como trilhadoras. Tu jogaste Pal World. Eu jogos assim gigantescos online. Tenho um bocado de medo de meter nisso. Achieve completed the experience. Ooh, that's beautiful. Flying trees and stuff. Caribert. Well, the image was both of the brothers, so we're going to find our brother. What is this place?
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all, as you well know.
You look quite exhausted.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this. And now, the time has finally arrived.
What exactly happened to you? What's going to the loom of fate?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate. But despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion.
Wow,
Está quieto. Tens que estar aqui, tem que estar quietinho,
está
bem?
Before you now is
Está
nothing
bem?
but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of fate.
Pai, tu só pegas as pistas?
Caribert is dead, that's why no longer exists as the people memories. Sim, sim, já está com os bichos. Se houver mais bichos, a gente, o pai deixa de matar os bichos.
Capable of weaving ley lines.
No abismo?
Weaving ley lines,
In its
okay.
primitive form, it can only be
Memory
used to create and
manipulation,
implant
yeah.
memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger until finally it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
So that was the source of your ability to implant memories.
I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
The memory suddenly appeared in Dane's mind when implanted by Caliberto, the half-finished loom of form. That makes sense, but I'm still lost as why he went so far as to introduce himself to all residents of Imara Village. But did you implant the memories of yourself into the people of Imara Village? Yeah.
That. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well.
He doesn't seem a bad guy.
I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world.
Okay.
As if I had a chance at life.
So that's why I would never have guessed. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people never really count as living?
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just
eu não sei muito bem sobre todos os aspectos do arco. Eu sei que é aquele com dinossauros, tem que constrói cenas e que é online. Mas eu não sei muitos pormenores sobre arco. Mas Elden Ring, sim, isso já sei mais pormenores e é fixe. Hoje também vai haver a cena de jogos, o evento, como é que chama? Às 9h30. Eu tenho que ir dormir cedo que amanhã. Eu estou muito cedo no trabalho.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago.
Tadinho.
Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
In the end, this all stems from the treasure hoard in Caria back then. You know, everyone's looking for you.
But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
As I understand it, even though you only appear in their memory, your existence was great comfort for them. Does that make you happy? They all believe you once lived among all of them.
No.
Well, now that I found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. They might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The loom of fate has already been completed.
No, why? It doesn't even matter how hard you try. What? Keep that in mind. The design this rhyme. What? The loom of fate already complete. That means even a field must have fallen to the end of the beast. Could something have happened to Dane?
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan.
They never handed me the eye.
That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Huh? Wait, does that mean that he gave Dane a false memory? You made him think that
before
when
you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait.
Hmm?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
But he gave me. What? Don't I remember? So when they froze back then, it was because false memory was being implanted in his mind. No wonder.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real.
Tá quieto.
I'm
Tá
sorry,
quieto.
traveler.
Não,
I needed
aquilo não é
the
para
loom of
pegar.
fate to be completed. To do that,
Porque aquilo pode
you
fazer
had to
doido.
retrieve the eye.
So Dane had the eye this whole time until the Abyss Order took it away. I'm not sure there's anything we could have done. Now that the Loom of Fate is complete, are you planning on doing with it? What
I
are you
promise
planning on
I'm
doing?
not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the prince is planning.
Tá
Tibet's ley
quieto,
line system is
filho.
deeply entrenched in the planet.
meu
Creating new ley lines can
Para de
neither
fazer isso.
replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case,
Tu
I had my
vias
own
contra a
use
minha
for the
mão.
Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
Your goal?
You remember my father, don't you? The tall elderly. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory. After he used the power of the abyss to restore consciousness to my hilly churl
Olha,
form,
um churro.
I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story. This was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears,
Pois está doente, sim senhor.
even if just for a moment.
Tem um lenço na mão, tem um dodói na mão.
My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near completed form.
Ok, esta parte da história responde algumas perguntas.
Was at its strongest.
Mas tipo,
To implant
faz muitas
specific
mais
memory
perguntas do que aquelas que
in the
responde.
minds of the hilly churls.
Sim, nunca vamos chegar ao fim da história.
In that memory, I would tell them a story,
Não.
just like my father did for me. It was a story of
Tem
fairy
uma
tales
pulseira.
Sim,
and love.
pulseira bonita.
Também não tem
Bonita.
pulseira. Esse não tem
More than anything,
pulseiras.
it was the story of us.
Esses só estão pretos.
Boleta, uma bobolinha. So the thing that caused the Illishers to calm down back then was Calibert's story. Set his goal, that was the only thing he wanted. We had a device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all that wanted to do it to offer the
I
Illishers
can't
one.
change the
Oh
world.
filho, deixa-me ler,
Not when I
para.
lost the very right to exist.
Olha, vai lá ter cama, já estás a... Então
Implanting
para
those memories,
quieto.
that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
Sato.
Tu é que é chato. Perhaps, I think it was very meaningful indeed. Tá, Vicente, voltas-me a dar um pontapé, vou-te expulsar daqui.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp.
Ah,
of
finalmente,
residual
sai, vai-te embora, sua melga chata. Vai-te embora,
consciousness. Truth,
vai-te embora.
that
Um
trace
beijinho.
of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago.
Bravo.
My goal,
Não, já está. Não, hoje não vou trabalhar. Amanhã vou trabalhar. Já vou vingar contigo.
the bedtime story, is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Okay. Can I have a dream with my brother? I think I remember that Illichurl.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
O puto já joga, o que é que ele joga? Olha, ele joga o Astrobot, que é o jogo da PlayStation 5, eu joguei com a PlayStation 5. Vai ser por acaso agora um jogo do Astrobot. Provavelmente vou comprar, não a 60 ou 70 euros, né? Mas quando ficar a metade do preço, que ele gosta de jogar aquilo. E o jogo é fixe. Eu fiz o gameplay, mas sem câmera, fiz o gameplay na PlayStation para testar. E joga também Patrulha Pata. São fixe os jogos da Patrulha Pata para crianças, são simples. Almost can't believe this is real.
That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean.
Joga também o aquele do Sackboy. Não sei que é World, como é que chama? Jogos 2D e 3D, plataformas simples. What's accelerator planning? What are you going to do with the Luma Fate?
The Luma Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. Before the heavenly principles awaken.
The heavenly principles are still asleep?
Yes. For 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes? Such a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the heavenly principles situation. However, the heavenly principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
You really hate the heavenly principles, don't you?
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful, even as a hilly churl. Seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Lumine?
Lumine? I thought it was Lumine.
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me. You wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Caribert gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here.
Oh, fuck.
Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
So the one that uses the luminate to implant the loom to implant the memories.
So sleepy.
If he dies,
Head feels all fuzzy.
the memories disappear.
Oh,
That means
Paimon woke up a little earlier
our
than
brother
you,
can use it
so
now.
Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
He never changes, does he? I'm having trouble thinking straight right now.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Caribert. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
Caribert and I talked for a while, told me about the Loom of Fate.
Really? What a score!
Guess our commission is complete then. The missing village, the person who only exists people was Caribert all along. But now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers.
Well, what happened after that?
Didn't they forgot about them after that? I can't seem to remember. Maybe I'm just tired. I feel like something else happened, but why can't I remember? Not sure why, but it almost feels like I lost something.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram? You
Probably
sure seem
they
happy.
forgot
Did
about
something
them.
good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. It looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
So that's how Caribert said his goodbye. That was the last memory you gave them.
Oh, and we also remembered his name, Caribert. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
That is a unique name. Make sure you remember it this
I
time.
hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Okay, but
Seems like everyone thinks
why
Caribert
did
left
we
the
forget about
That's probably
our
for the
conversation?
best. At
If
least
they
have
still
some
remember.
sort of explanation now.
Caribert is gone. The Loom of Fate is now complete. No one else will try to change the villager's memory.
Paimon wonders how Atosis is.
I don't know.
Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Mother didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Okay, let's end this. We change back to my original team with the new guys. The Thunder team. Oh, it's that way.
Into the shadows.
Oops. Is she pissing on a tree?
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
Maybe you wanted to forget him. I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him.
It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life. I'm just happy I got to meet him. So, who cares what happens in the future, right?
You got bamboozled, but I cannot say anything.
Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
It was an illichal. I'm sure he has his reasons.
You don't need to comfort me.
She was
I'll be
in
okay.
love with an illichal.
It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious.
It will be a cool
And you
music
know,
for the game.
If he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
I'm in love with
Anyway,
an
thanks for all
illichal
your hard
and
work,
he
you two.
doesn't know. Psh,
I promised I'd help Granny to hear it with something,
I'm
so
in
I
love
should head
with
back.
an illichal.
Goodbye.
Where did he go?
Well,
Psh,
that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now.
illichal love is a natural. Está a pensar mais num rock. Num rock daqueles dos anos 80. Right, what was the rap? And I can remember. It feels like there's something in my pocket.
A picture.
Oh, it's the Dane's Leaf item.
From let Paimon see.
Ooh, you must get along with each other, two of you. Rule 34? O que é Rule 34? É uma foto tão bonita. Mano, eu estou. Hoje estás a mandar muitas expressões, estão-me a deixar à toa. Está aqui o gajo, o Caribert e nós dois. Então, mas se eu tenho a foto, agora ao menos ia-me lembrar que se passou alguma coisa que eu não me lembro. Lembrar que eu não me lembro. Um bocado esquisito. Ok, temos bichas e não sei o quê, deixamos isso. Fica para o próximo live stream. Ok. I'm in love with an illichal. Ok, I see what you did there. Meter aqui o NPC a pinar com o illichal. Via, por acaso via. Como é que seria a pilinha de um illichal? Será que é tipo a de um cão ou uma cena assim? Ou tipo de um porco que enrola? Que os gajos têm aquelas máscaras. Who knows? I don't. Rule 34, please enlighten me. Please, very please. Pronto. It's a done. Está hecho. Deixa eu ver o que é esta gaja quer. Cornos do unicórnio. God damn it. Tem que matar o unicórnio. O cavalo marinho. Acho que é o cavalo marinho, né? Yep. By the way, não havia agora aí uma cena nova? Não havia aí agora uma cena nova? Commissions. Domains. Trance domain. Domain, Spiral Abyss. Isso ainda não é neste update. Aquele new endgame. Estou a fazer confusão. Unbattle. Enhance 4 star artifacts to level 8. 8 4 star artifacts. Até que evoluir 4 star artifacts para ganhar um wish. Didn't even know. Four star artifacts. Bag. Do I have? É que eu acabei de. Nope, nem tem. Tenho aqui 2. Para evoluir-se. Ah, meu Deus. Pronto, está hecho. Ganhamos a Clorinde. Tenho que evoluir agora, a ver se ela é fixe, mas. Faroeste, motherfucker! Ela é fixe para a exploração, que dá este dashzito também. Parece-me forte. Strong. Mas é isso. Espero que tenham curtido. Little Sofa, obrigado por ter dado um saltinho. Direito PT também. Não se esqueçam que há um giveaway a bombar. Está quase a acabar. Faltam 2 semaninhas para o giveaway acabar. Portanto, vão lá, aproveitem, façam-no. E a gente vê-se para a semana. Na minha folga. Mais um live stream disto para fazer outra missão. Vou estar de férias em breve. Portanto, depois a ver se consigo fazer mais uns streamzitos e não sei o quê. E é isso. Little. Stay cool. Fiquem bem. Tenham um grande gaming time. Bye bye. Piu!